And I am Mo. 251-964-4975 is our phone number. Zoe.
Mojo.
Zoe recently made a new friend while she was swimming. Cammie?
Yeah, and it was in a pool. I was thinking maybe it was like a, I don't know really what you would, maybe.
What? Giraffe?
Maybe like a human, I don't know. But it was a turtle, and it was a large turtle.
It was a little turtle.
It was in your pool, wasn't it?
It was about the size of half of my head, I would say.
Yeah, quite big, and you decided you might want to rescue it, right?
I decided, I wanted to take it home. Yeah, I was already at home, but I wanted to have it be my friend forever.
Mm-hmm.
But the little turtle did not like hanging out with me, and so I kept going towards it because I was going to save it from being in the water because it's a turtle, not a sea turtle.
Yeah.
And so turtles aren't supposed to be in a lot of water for a while. Also, it's chlorine.
Well, hold on.
Which can't be good for any animal.
Hold on. Turtles can be in water.
I know they can be in water, but in chlorinated water for a long amount of time, this turtle had no shot of survival without some human intervention.
Well, yeah, but bleach isn't bad for you.
Bleach is bad for people.
Bleach.
Chlorine and bleach.
It's a
I'm allergic to chlorine.
that Clorox. Did you put chlorine or did you take a bottle of bleach and put it in your pool?
I chased the turtle. You put chlorine in the pool. It's like specific for pools. I chased the turtle around the pool, and then it started coming right back at me, and I was like, "Whoa! I'm not trying to attack you. I'm trying to protect you and save you."
Oh, that was so caring.
I had to get my little brother to come and help, but here he is. I got him out of the turtle, and he was like on a mission. Like
Whoa, look at
him move.
He was
he's pretty
fast.
muscular.
He was a big, fast guy. And then he ran right up to the steps, and Silly Goose couldn't even go up the steps because he's not that big. So he was like head straight up on the steps.
So, do you still have the turtle? Did you make turtle soup? I mean, what happened?
No, my mom said I could not have a turtle from outside because it could have disease.
Yep.
Like what? What kind of disease is a turtle going to have?
It could have a family.
Yeah.
Okay.
You have to put it back out in the wild.
And so I let it be, but I had to touch it one more time because it was stuck right here in the corner on the step because it can't go up the step.
So you lifted
it up? So I lifted it up and I put him in the grass.
Yeah, and I guess this whole animal thing she's got going on has also inspired her to adopt a fish. So now there's a whole petition for her to have a fish in the office.
Right. So you go to like a pet store, right, and you see all the cute little turtles, and you're like, oh my gosh, these turtles are so cute. If only I could have one. But they're like $300.
Yeah.
But you know what's only like $5?
What's that?
Betta fish.
Yeah.
And so I was like, oh my gosh, I actually have a fish tank because I am a previous fish owner.
Yeah, and what happened to those fish?
I had Augustus Mod, who I had to give away after a year, and he sadly passed away immediately after giving it to the new family.
Are you sure you didn't put chlorine inside your fish tank?
No, but I did not like that fish. He used to watch me change. And I was like, okay, perv.
Perv.
Okay. And
I was like, keep your eyes the other way, Augustus Mod. And then the next one was Socks. And I had him for like 9 months maybe.
Yeah.
And we were pretty close for a while. But then he also used to like to watch me change. And so I put him out into my kitchen. And then my family would be like,
made fish sticks.
We don't like your fish tank out here, especially when you don't clean it. It gets gross and smells weird.
Right.
And I was like, okay. So I was going to give him away, and I had somebody who was going to pick him up, but it was nighttime. So I set my fish outside, and it was January. So I set my fish outside in a Tupperware container because they were going to come pick up the fish and be the new owner of the fish. And then they forgot.
Oh, no.
It froze.
And I froze my fish.
Oh,
so that made me feel really bad. May Socks rest in paradise. And then the other fish that I had before that was Spoon. And me and Spoon were really close.
Real tight,
and Spoon were really good friends for a really long time.
What did you guys talk about?
All sorts of things, like if he wanted a new toy for his tank, or if he needed a bath, or if he wanted to go on a walk or hang out.
Right.
And he didn't want to hang out a lot, but whenever we would hang out, it was really good. But he unfortunately passed away from upside down beta fish
Another
syndrome.
fish gone.
Okay, so around the room, should Zoe be able to get a fish for her office? Yay or nay? How do we feel?
How do you feel, Cammie?
I say yes.
Twiggins?
I don't know. I'm just sitting here thinking, you know who I feel bad for? It's not even the fish. I feel bad for Zoe's mom. And she's a nice lady, and this is what she's got to put up with all the time.
Yeah.
And I know she listens. So, Sharon, her name's Sharon, right? Sharon,
Yeah.
if you need an escape, you're always welcome to hang out with me. But no, Zoe, you've already proven yourself not able to have a fish. So
Exactly.
You're saying no.
I also say no because I mean, look, here's one thing we could do. If Zoe gets a fish for her office, we could place bets on how long until the fish dies.
Oh, that's terrible.
I give it about a week,
No.
maybe 9 days.
No.
Okay, hear me out. Or it could be a community fish, and we could name it something like Wabbed, and
How come you get to name the fish?
or we could come up with a name. But I was thinking WABD altogether would be Wabbed.
Okay,
But,
anyways.
but it could be a community fish, and I could put it like on the front desk,
Yeah.
and everybody could participate in hanging
And
out with the
feeding it?
fish.
So I can feed it some of my cheeseburger during lunch?
No, it needs a strict feeding schedule.
Oh. So who's going to feed it at night?
I would feed it. Only betta fish only need to be fed like once every 2 days.
Okay, and that's why your fish died, Zoe.
Yeah.
No, that's why they lived as long as they did, because I didn't overfeed them. I overfed Spoon, and Spoon bit the dust.
Just so you know, one of our coworkers, Deja, just said, let Zoe get a fish. So we have 2 votes.
Rock
Thank you
and
very
roll.
much.
I
Listen
say
to Dave.
that I don't think it's going to end well at all.
Yeah. So we'll I think what we do is we take this to the office, and listeners, if Zoe should be allowed to get a fish, let us know.
All right, 251-964-4975. What's that, Wiggins?
Don's gonna say no to this.
Don does not say no to me.
Yeah.
Don, the GM, is not gonna do it.
You know
and
what?
then-
You know what? Let's call Don. We have a couple of seconds. Can someone write down Don's number because I don't remember it. Let's see here.
Everybody's gonna be taking care of this fish, and then it's gonna be somebody else's fault. I mean, I don't know. Nick at night's gonna forget to feed it.
Hold on. Gentleman George would be like,
George, Nikki DeMarks. I mean, it's just. I mean,
Don't
Dale.
say yes. Don't say yes.
Don, please answer.
he's probably going to say no. It's against the company policy.
I think it is. I have the handbook right here.
Right here.
The phone's not even ringing. Oh, hold on. I need that number one more
Oh,
time.
you gotta call it now. I hear it now.
Let me see. There we go.
All right, let's see what he says.
Is it not ringing?
This is
Crap,
horrible.
our phone lines don't work.
They were working fine earlier when the lady called.
Let me see.
And when we called,
Call him on the
Customer
call him.
service.
Yeah, we call customer service.
I tell Don, can you call?
Call him from your phone because
Call from your phone and hold it up to the microphone, Zoe. Call him from the because this is. I
yeah,
mean,
because
this-
Don doesn't answer the phone for us. Don's our GM of Cumulus Media, Mobile, and Pensacola. We call him live, so it's ringing for you. Hey, Don, we're live on the radio. Question: Zoe would love to have a fish for her office, a Cumulus Mobile pet fish. I told her that it was probably against company policy.
I told her yes, she could.
I told her no, but Zoe swears that you cannot say no to her. So can you just tell her no, it's against company policy and it's inside the handbook?
Here's the problem. Cammie already violated company policy. She brought her dog in.
Oh.
She did.
So
She did.
if I don't allow Zoe,
See?
then I'm not treating everyone equally. So then that's a violation.
So he can't say no to Zoe. I knew
He
it.
can't say no.
So I can't say no because of Cammie.
Okay.
Crazy Cammy at it again.
I told you she's zany and crazy.
So Don, real quick question, real fast. Can you say no to Zoe? Because Zoe feels like she can ask you for $1 million and you'll be like, yep.
Yes, I can say no.
All right, Zoe, ask Don a question.
Can I have a fish for my office, please?
Yes, but only because of Cam.
Oh, see, he can't say no. All right, thanks, Don. See, you know what? Zoe might be right. She's on to something. All right.
that.
All right,
love
coming.
Okay, next up, we're going to name the fish. Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
right. All right, coming
name
up.
it, Don.
Coming up next, New Orleans has a lot of weird things going on. But this past week, a human skull was pulled out of the water by a fisherman. What? And it had a dumbbell padlock to it.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, we'll get into that next. It's the Cam and Mo Show, 823.